Hello, friends out there. You're welcome again. This is your friend Naz, okay? This is where you can get your health tips. If you love what I'm doing, kindly subscribe to my channel. So tonight we want to talk about how do I attract toxic partners. Most of the time it happens and it happens and it's still happening. If you feel you are like a magnet for toxic relationship, then this one is for you. Does it ever feel that you make the same dating mistake over and over again? And you keep telling yourself that you will stop ignoring the red flags, stop accepting less than what you deserve, stop saying staying in relationship or even situationships that no longer serves you. And yet it feels like you only repeat the cycle every time you date someone new. You begin to ask, is my love cost? Am I doomed to be in toxic relationship? Here is the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes you are drawn to harmful relationships. You mistake the psychological traps for safety. Look at the red flags and just see the color green. But you can't stop this toxic behavior and consciously choose healthy partnerships. But this guide below shows you how you can navigate it. Then, who is a toxic partner? Before we begin to figure out how to break free from a toxic relationship, let's talk about what a toxic relationship actually is. Nowadays, everyone is calling their ex toxic or a narcissist, but not every difficult partner fits that label perfectly. Relationship we have the ups and downs. It is very common and tough problems to work through every relationship. Real toxicity shows up as consistent patterns that diminishes respect and decenter you. Subtle and obvious signs are there. Disrespect. When you bring up how you feel or express a different perspective, they brush off your comment, your feelings, and thought don't matter as much as theirs does. They have emotional immaturity. They can see that you are upset, but what matters is them, how they feel, their needs, and how right they are. And they are always right. And they never apologizes. They are selfish. There is no reciprocity in your relationship. You give and they take. You give and they take. They are not curious about what is happening in your internal reality. What matters is their interpretation of your relationship with them. They blame you for their actions. You made me do this. You made me beat you. You made me go crazy. I'm not the problem. You are the problem. Those kind of statement. They may manipulate your perspective to gain control and make excuses for their behavior. Then there is a lack of accountability. It is not their fault, it is your fault. They expect endless grace for their mistake. But you know what? They rarely consider your side. You don't matter. They are always playing the victim and not you. They have trust issues. They don't trust you. Even if you have given them no reason to trust you. Worse, they can't forgive you for the past conflict and keep holding on to grudges, bitterness, and anger. Lack of support. You share your emotional issues and don't feel meaningfully supported. Instead, you leave some conversation feeling misunderstood, drained, demeaned, rejected, frustrated, inadequate, and of course, totally disjointed and disconnected. Toxic communication is riddled with assumption, mind reading, defensiveness, criticism, unfair fighting, and combative energy. Many unresolved issues get swept under the rug, and you begin to walk on eggshell because you are trying to do what? Avoid conflict. They don't have conscience, low self esteem, Boundaries get pushed, diminishing your sense of self and perpetuating feelings of inadequacy and worthlessness. You no longer feel confident in decision making and you begin to doubt your own judgment. The confusing part here is that there are still good moments. That's why you are holding on to that. That's why let me stay. You remember the times when everything felt perfect and you can feel how much they care for you. It is better for you to take a turn. But accepting a relationship that causes you this much distress, hey, disconnects you totally from your intuition. And this lack of self attunement make it hard to remember your self worth. And this word preventing you from living an unhealthy situation. So see you in the next video.